Alright folks, we'll try it again. I've just realised I've cocked things up. We're out fishing, we're at Browns Bay. Lovely boat out there in the bay. It's weedy in the water. The weather's been atrocious, that's why I've not been out. There's been no really good breaks that have been convenient. I've either had other commitments, you know. Boss doesn't want me to go because you've got to do jobs for her. Or shopping, what have you. Yeah, weather's been crap. So, yeah, this is the first decent day for a little while. Usual mix, one big rig on the left-hand rod, and the black and yellow rod on the right-hand side there. 3-up flapper, just to try and scratch something out. Beat the blank. Been here about an hour. Realised I've been filming without the mic on, so I'm starting again. I think that's the third bait out. Rods in twice with a weed on. Occasional shower coming through. Looks like clear skies at the minute. Wind is picking up a little bit. It's blowing from my right over to the left. Which is why that right hand rod keeps tapping, because it's very soft. I can see the weed picking up on it already. I might have to change it to a gripper lead. But we're going to be fishing the tide up. So we're here for about 5 or 6 hours. Plenty of bait, plenty of frozen stuff. A little bit of rag, which I'll use up on 3-up flapper. And hopefully we can scrounge up a fish. A couple of people fishing off to the left of me as well. They arrived about half an hour ago, so I don't know them. I haven't spoken to them. But so it's a little bit of friendly competition here. So you can get a fish first. Just nice to be out. I know it's Browns Bay again. It would have been nice to get somewhere different, but the wife's at work, so I need to stay local. Just in case I need to run back home or anything, because the daughter's home alone. She's old enough, but she's diabetic, so there's a bit of a medical necessity. I need to run back. Yeah, it's been tough for getting out fishing. I've not seen a lot of reports. Obviously everybody else has been holed up with the weather. If anybody else been out, I've not seen many reports of anything good getting caught, anything decent size and mentionable, so I've certainly not caught because I've not been out. Anyway, we'll see how long that right hand rod lasts before it gets weeded up. Both of them actually. Do with a bit more movement to try and wash that weed out. It's all just building up along here. Yeah, I'd take a dogfish at the minute just to get something in and beat the blank. Oh well, anyway. I'll bring you back if we get anything, or next time we do a baiting up. See you in a bit. Right then, fish fans. I'm back, bringing you back. Brought the flapper rig in, so it's starting to change the baits up. Right, should all know what a flapper rig is. Sometimes known as a scratching rig. If you don't, there you go. That's the rig. Very simple, swivel at one end. This is a shot bot one, but 1 hook, 2 hook, 3 hooks, all flapping about freely. So onto them. I'm going to put some ragworms. So you can use a bait needle if you wish. I'm not, I'm just going to thread them straight up over the hook. Just watch out for them little pincers. Try and leave a bit flapping about if you can. You see you've got a bit of movement in the water. I'm trying to find the smallest ones first, rather than cutting up bits of worm. Wind's changed direction as well, so it's now blowing straight towards me off the sea, so it's going to limit your casting a little bit. Maybe it'll improve the fishing a bit, I don't know. Just big boys left now, is it? We'll go with that one. Ideally you'd use worming hooks or bait holder hooks, whatever you want to call them, with little barbs on the back of the shank, but I haven't got them. It's just a short boat rig, so we'll go with that. And turn you around for the cast. See, that's the problem with these. It's the segmented worms, they tend to snap off at the little segmented bits. Pretty little boat still out there in the bay. See if I can cast this out without casting over the other rod. Yeah, so it is a scratching rig, it's just trying to muscle up what we can. Not going for great distance for that, because nothing's put down. Just slopped out trying to get over the weed. Make sure we've got a bit of tension on it. Right. This one in as well. Oh, got a bit of rain in my face, I'm going to put the camera away. It's not been touched at all. this hook not coming off? There we go. Rain seems to have stopped. Just a couple of drops. It's a change for you. Yeah, that wind blowing towards us now, it's really starting to push the water up, so we're going to have to pull everything back as well. I'll show you the rest of the rig in a minute. I'll just do the baiting up with this. I should go with this time. Let's go with, I think. Where's it gone? Use up the rest of this bluey. It's not in the best condition. I'm out the freezer that often. So we'll keep it simple. Set that through there like so. Put that onto the hook. And then circle hook.
Lisa? Lisa?
And somebody's going to tell me I didn't circle it wrong. I never have much luck with them anyway. Which is probably why. There. Right. Let's get that out. Into the trident hangover at the top. Oop, that slipped out. Try again. Into the trident hangover at the top. And then like so. Good stuff. Yep, bit of surf on him now. See what that does to try and clear the way and maybe bring a fish in. Once it's clipped down, so this is for distance as far as we can get it. Yeah, not bad. Not bad for me anyway. Bing, bing. Right. That is a bit change done. Fine. We'll give them a 10-minute soak. In fact, what I should probably do is actually move both rods back on the sides and touching the tripod. Slapping them both off. Let's move everything back. So I'm going to move everything back. I'll see you shortly. Cheerio. Right. Take it off for his 8. So this is what I switched to. So that mic's all running. Yep, this is what I switched to. Sort of a drop rig. So you've got one hook up in the water, 2 hooks down the bottom, and that will clip on there. And now clip on down the bottom. I'll show you it clipped up and on the rod once we've got baited up. Just lets you get a little bit of a distance. It means you've got 2 hooks fishing on the bottom. Hopefully try and pick up them flatties and something up in the middle. So again, they're just size 1 or 1/0 scratching hooks. So I'll go ragworm on the bottom. Again, just going to thread that up. Come on, dude, play ball. Have the hook. There we go, cute. I'll pinch them off. I'm just going to put a little bit under the hook. With either needle like that, or either hook, sorry, excuse my language. It's a bit of crack terminology at least. And up on the top, I'm going to try a little bit of sandeel. I'm just going to top and tail it, like that, just by the gill plate, tail off. Thread up into the hook a little bit. And just use a little bit of bait elastic just to help hold that in place. Like that, so around the eye of the hook so it's not going to float up. And then all the way down the shank of it. Around the base of the hook just to make sure that sits proud. Around each side of it again, just stops the bait sliding up there. And then what you can do is atomize these little bits, just thread those on here. So I'll put the head on there, and I'll put the tail on there. Just pull him down a bit. And that one. Right. Yes, that'll do. Pretty simple. I'll take you over and show you this, putting it on the rod and clipping it up so you get an idea of what's happening. There we go, hopefully that'll work. So that's going to clip on there. Got an SR2 spring to help with the release. Then bent Gemini clip. That's going to clip in there like that. Makes it sound so simple. And the hooks on the bottom there. Yeah, that's it there. Like I say, bent Gemini clip. That's on that hook, on the two hooks, on another big clip there. This gives you two hooks on the bottom. And it's all clipped down, so a little bit better casting in theory. Just to try and clear the weed. And we've got the gripper lead on as well, just to hold bottom a bit. Anyway, that's that one out. There we go. There we go. Give it all a bit of soak time. Hello folks, bringing you back. Still nothing caught. I've never ever seen this place like this. There's nobody on the beach, and there's no fish. Not even a doggy. And we've got about 2 hours until we reach peak high tide. And yeah, not a single sign of anything, no matter what bait you put out. We'll keep plugging away, we'll keep trying. I'm going to bring this one in, change the baits up. I don't know what to try next. The people that are fishing off to my left, they've gone home. They didn't get anything either. They left me a bit of bait. It's very nice of them, thank you very much for that. That's half a mackerel sent out. Let's come back, looks untouched. Yep, pretty much untouched. Unbelievable. No matter what we're putting out, we're not getting anywhere. There we go. Get this cut off. Fake elastic's great until you have to try and get rid of this stuff. Oh, I don't know what to chuck up next. Because it feels like nothing's working. Chuck that way. See what we got in here. We've got a bit of squid. We've got plenty of mackerel. Let's chuck another bit of mackerel. Let's do a combo bait, bit of mackerel, bit of squid. Little joey mackerel. Get the tail off. I'm just going to cut that off there. Chuck them out. Pull that bit of the squid out. We'll go with that. So this time I'm going to put the hook through the squid. Little baiting tool up. And if that slot there, squid sits there, pull the line tight so it all sits nice and flat. Put the mackerel on that way, I think. And get your bait elastic. And tie that on nice and tight. Make sure you get both sides of the hook. Not run it all the way home. I'll leave a bit for that circle hook. So as long as that's lashed onto the bottom hook there. The beach is dead. Lovely day like this and Browns Bay Beach is dead. What is going on? Slide that all off. And take the circle hook, pull that down. Just going to nick that through the top side of the squid there. Back little bait elastic, start around the top, get that circle hook secured in place. And then tie it around the bottom hook again. That should do that. There's the bait there. I'll get that cast out again, and then I guess change the baits on the flapper rig for what it's worth. Yeah, I took a bit of a break there from filming. My mum came down to see me, bless her. turn the cameras off, I'll have a chat with Mumsy. That on camera, I don't know if you can see that. There's the ferry and that sailboat out in the distance. That's lovely, that boat. I'd love to see it set the sails and move off, but maybe it's seeking safe anchor. I think there's high winds due to come in at some point, either tonight or tomorrow. That wasn't great. That wasn't great. Winged it. Oh well, it can sit there. No point bringing it in. Might as well sit there. Maybe that'll be the lucky cast. In close. So it feels like it's holding. Yep. Stuff. Right. Bring the other one in. I tell you what. The lugworm casts around here are pretty damn big. I might have to come down and dig some bait at some point. I don't think we've done a bait digging video, so I might do that at some point. Yeah, they look huge. I'll show you that in a minute. A lot less weed on the line anyway, which is good, but I want a fish on the line. That's what we're here for, that's why you're watching. Well, hopefully you're watching. You're probably giving up by now, thinking, what a twit. As per usual. I'll just shut myself in the back of the hand then. Right. So rid of those monkey bits. Make sure all the hooks are nice and clear. Right, let's use a ragworm up. Size of this beastie. Oh, he's feisty, look. See the teeth going? Are you going to pull it out again? Nah. No, maybe not. All right. Where's the other hook? Right through like that, and then just to help hold it on, what I'm going to do is just trim a bit of squid like that. Trim it again and just tag a bit on the end of the hook. And same on that side. And then, what should we put in the top hook? Do you know what? I think I'll just go with a sliver of squid. Why not? Might as well try anything. So with that, I'm just going to take it 1, 2, 3, 4. And the eye of the hook through. Like that. So got a little bit flapping about, bit of interest. See if that pulls anything in. Tide's running really, really fast now. I'll have to move everything back in a minute. Thank you. Watch another bad cast. Oh, come on, hold the hook. Go. We'll get this out and then we'll move the rods back again. That one's not far out either. Right, there we go. Right. I'm going to move everything back, check the weights in about 50 minutes. Wish me luck, folks. Right folks, so I mentioned about the lugworm down here. Now, most of you probably know this is a lugworm cast. So between the hole and the cast there'll be a lugworm living in there, and generally the size of the cast is an indication of how big the worm will be. So that's quite a big one, nearly halfway up my finger, compared to say, you know, that watch is a lot smaller. So looking along the beach, there's a lot of good sized casts. I'm very tempted to come down one day and do some bait digging. Now, if you've not dug your own lugworm before, there's a couple of ways you can do it. You can get a pump, a bait pump, which you'd put into the hole and you basically suck the worm out, spread the sand out and pull your worm out. The other way of doing it is digging, so you could put your fork in between where you think the worm will be, so in between the cast and the hole, dig it up and hopefully get the worm. I tend to find the best thing to do is find yourself an area of the beach that you want to dig, so where you've got a good lot of casts, and then basically do yourself sort of dig yourself a trench. So say your trench is going to be that wide, like that, and just say 4 foot by 4 foot or whatever. Dig out the first 6 inches or so, and then going a full fork length, for want of a better term. Just basically dig a whole trench out, and you'll tend to strike better with the worms in. Anyway, if you're interested in seeing a bit of bait collecting, let me know and we'll do some lugworm digging on one of the local beaches. I've dug them from here before with some success. I've had some good ones around the corner as well from Ferris Bay. Anyway, I'll turn you back off. Keep an eye on the rods, change the baits regularly. I'll bring you back if there's any other updates. Keep my fingers crossed for a fish. What are we on now? Yeah, about 2 hours to high tide, so we've still got some time yet. Let's keep going. Just seen a little tap on the right hand rod with the flapper rig on. It's going to be the first fish. Is he still there? It's nodding, but that's weed and wave. There was definitely a little rattle just before I got the camera on. Fingers crossed he's still there, or comes back. Come on fish, come on. I don't want to strike into it until I get another indication, because he could have just stripped the bait. Taking a bite and decided it was too big for his mouth or something if it was only little. So I'm coming up on 8 o'clock, now it's a high tide. And about an hour before I have to disappear. Got myself a sandwich while we went to see if this develops. Fingers crossed folks, fingers crossed. Take your sheep and watch the rod tips. You tell me what you see. I know, there goes the dozy paddle boarder. Is he going to go across the lines? I don't think the fish has stayed on, do you? I've got a choice now. Do I leave it, see if he comes back? Or if he's on and tries to shake again? Or do it, drag it in, and change the baits in case he has stripped it. Ah, sod's wrong in it. Oh, no, there was a rattle. You see it? We're trying to get away with that fucking paddleboarder. Yeah, I'll change the camera view. Can you see that twit? Look where he's headed. He's finally paid attention and turned around. Right, I'd like to see another rattle on that rod before I drag it in. Just going to put a little bit of tension on, see if that gets a reaction. Didn't feel like there's anything on. It bounced up quite nice once I took the slack off. It's all a waiting game, isn't it? It's all a waiting game. Is he on? Is he just sniffing around? Do you wait for him to come back? And what's he after? There's one ragworm on the bottom, that's the last of the ragworm. And then sand eel on the top and the middle hook, so I've changed it back to a standard 3-hook flapper. Give it a couple of lines. If it is a flatty, sometimes just taking it across the floor can tempt them to bite. Doesn't feel like the fish on, it doesn't look like there's another tap there. Damn it! Eight minutes past 8, do you know what? I'll give it 2 minutes and then pull it in. Bear with me folks, bear with me. Nothing there now, is there? I don't know if that wasn't a rattle, it was a nod down, I could just swing away with a bit of weed on it. Honestly that good. A bit more like that. A little bit more of them. Alright, that's it. That's 2 minutes up. Let's pull it in. Oh shit, drag. God damn it. Don't make it up, could you? Doesn't feel like there's anything on. Oh, hang on. No. Nothing. Nothing. Ah. Looks like something's had a go at the raglan then. It's a shame that's the last of the raglan. Right. Front flappers back on. We're down to Sandale on this. Just go with a single Sandale on each hook. Heads off just by the gill plates. That's a big one, that. I'll save that for another rig. Tails off. So 1 foot top hook. And for the middle hook if we can untangle it. And one on the bottom. I'm just going to put a little bit of bait elastic on each one just to hold it on the hook. More around the eye of the hook. A little bit around the bottom just to keep it proud. Don't need a lot. Same again on this one. Around the eye of the hook, keep it in place. Get it around the bottom to keep it proud. And here we go again. Hold out. Right. Get it back out. Oh, it's been a slog today. That's the first bite we've had. We didn't even hook up. Alright. I'll bring this one in as well. Trying to keep the baits as fresh as we can. Plus I've got it, use it up, I don't want to put it back in the freezer, so. Look at that. There's him down. There's my dot ring me. Right, last baits are out. 15 minutes and then I'm packing up. Well, I've already started packing up, so at least we pull the rods in, put the rods away. Can't believe it's a blank at Browns Bay. That is the worst fishing down here I've ever had. One rattly bite and we didn't even hook in. Not even a dogfish. Yeah, last bait's are out. It's got half mackerel fillet on the left hand rod with the pulley rig. And sand eel on each of the hooks on the 3-hook flapper. Gutted. Don't know what else could have done. Changed baits. Different baits. Close in, far out, midway, and just not doing my day. Like I said earlier, if you've been out today with the weather window around the coast anywhere, let me know in the comments, how did you get on? No, that's it. It's a blank. It's official. I'll let you go. If I don't see you again, all the best until the next time. If I do get a fish, I'll take a photo. I'll show it at the end. Thanks for watching. Cheerio.